Right, so you're probably wondering, how in the world are you able to basically unlock this? Well, there's a little bit of a system that you have to actually follow to basically get this. So number one, you need to actually upgrade your fishing stuff. This allows you to go ahead and go fishing, but also you are able to fish out keys, because this is what we have to do in order to basically get keys in order to unlock these chests. But I guess the important thing is to note, we're able to get like really good items out of this, especially for those free-to-play players that are not able to actually go ahead and get as many potions as we would like get. So the game is giving us more areas and more options to basically get things that are really important and really needed. So the moment that you get the chance to come into the game, unlock fishing immediately. You do get your separate currency from this, obviously from fishing, so make sure you guys actually go ahead and pay attention to the most important ones first. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock the fishing merchant, because it is an unlockable little thing here. So we're gonna go ahead and start like paying attention to what we can upgrade. Faster casting, which I would really advise you guys actually doing, because it might take you a second. And obviously we have better lures here, so little worms that do better things, meaning that you can get better luck on some really cool items. So let's go ahead and start fishing. If anything, this might take you around 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how lucky and the RNG works for you guys. So, ooh, look at that, I got 40 fishing tokens. Yeah, you guys need to literally upgrade the double coins for fishing. You can get between 25 to 40 coins organically, but if you double that, you're gonna get more at the end of the day, and you're gonna need it. You're definitely gonna need it. And this actually helps out really well too if you do not have the ability to go ahead and set up some sort of macro or anything to go ahead and AFK all of these out here, your little breakables. You're able to just come over here and start fishing. You do get things from fishing, and obviously you get items from rolling, so long as you're using your treasure hunter potions. Granted, there are no huges inside of this section here, so take that with a grain of salt. You are basically grinding the fishing section for keys and for loot, and obviously fishing tokens and lures and stuff like that. So the fishing is its own little entity here, especially if you're trying to get items inside of the game, which is definitely recommended. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade everything else right here, so even faster. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that one because that is necessary. We are going to do the basic treasure chest because we do need that at the end of the day, and we're gonna go ahead and exit out, and we're gonna basically let the game play itself. So as you can tell on my right side of the screen where my loot is coming out, you'll be able to see how many fishing tokens I'm basically able to get from this. And yes, you can step away from the fishing zone if you choose to go to the fishing merchant to get bait. Now let's go ahead and test one of these out real quick. Oh, okay, I guess if we step out into the void, we can go ahead and teleport. All right, so let's go ahead and buy the cheapest one first. The cheapest, and we'll go right here. So we can go ahead and test this theory out. So we're technically using the little lure first. Let's see if we're able to use it or if it's automatic. All right, so it looks like you have to actually manually use the worm in order to go ahead and use it. So make sure when you do buy the little worms, you actually go into your inventory and use it. It's a one-time basic thing, so you have to actually go ahead and use it, and it's a one-time thing. We did get a chest, so let's go ahead and see what the chest give us. Ooh, look at that. We can get a key top out of this and some potions, so let's go ahead and open it. You know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't pay attention to what came out of it, but dude, is there an item inventory thing to see? There is not. Okay, so I guess we have to just pay attention and hope that we do get something good out of it, because I didn't see anything that might have indicated something popped out or anything like that, so that just might have been my fault. I guess the cool part about this is even if you upgrade your stuff and you go to the little fishing merchant and you decide to go ahead and invest your fishing tokens into lures, you're able to get these really cool things like chests stuff. So let's go ahead and use another one real quick and see what we can get out of that, and actually pay attention to what we could get. So let's do that. All right, we used it. We used one. Let's go ahead and see what we can get out of it. So we got fishing tokens and a watermelon, and come on, I got a chest. Okay, so we got a chest this time. Now, if we can pay attention to what the heck comes out of it, I don't know what came out of it, so I can only assume what comes out of it. What just happened? All right, quicker. Ooh, even better. So sturdy, let's go ahead and get that one. Upgrade to the sturdy rod improves your fishing experience. Yes, we do need that actually. I guess what's nice about this too is you don't have to manually cast your fishing rod either. So as soon as you're into the zone, it automatically does it for you. Though, of course, this doesn't mean that you can walk away from your game after 20 minutes and it won't disconnect you. You still have to kind of click around for it, think that you're still in the game. So don't think that as soon as you come over here that the game won't kick you out, if anything. So I have 375 of these. So let me go ahead and actually go and buy some more fishing lures real quick. quick and see if we're able to go ahead and utilize that. All right, so let's go over here and equip real quick. 1 and 2. All right, boom. And let's see what we're able to get out of those. So we have 2 active. I wonder if it works a few times, and it looks like it works a few times before it deactivates. So that's 1. Nope, it looks like it works only once. So that's absolutely fine. So we got 100 fishing tokens and 2 treasure chest things. So let's go ahead and open those. If we do get any keys, I'm assuming that you might be able to see it over here in the other stuff, or maybe even better yet, fishing. It doesn't look like there's a category for itself for keys just yet. But then again, don't quote me on that because of the fact that I don't have a key yet. So that's what we're basically going to go ahead and see how hard it is in order to get a key in the game. And the biggest question for myself is the key even sellable? Are you able to sell the keys? Are you able to trade them? Or is it an item that's only tied to you specifically? So that's my main focus right now, is to make sure that, like, oh, well, if we're going to go ahead and do this, I wonder if there's a bit of a profit from this. But because we are here and I'm going to be maxed out on my stuff real quick, I am going to go ahead and start upgrading my other things, which are pretty beneficial. All right, so potions, we got all these shiny things over the rainbow. Okay, so these things I'm not going to worry too much about. I am going to worry about the potions. All right, let's go ahead and do that one real quick. More happy accidents. So that's an extra additional potion thing over there. And that looks like it was it for this section here. And the merchant, looks like there's one. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that one while we're here. But let's go ahead and upgrade our egg real quick, because it looks like even if I do spend that 2 billion, it should be fine, because it doesn't look like I'm going to be upgrading anything anytime soon other than my fishing stuff. Ooh, it looks like it's automatically fishing for me, which is really nice. Oh, I am debating. Okay, I debated and I unlocked that. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna do the more chest thing. So definitely we have like all the important stuff. I think the next one that I'm gonna go ahead is this one right here. Catch super fast. That way we have a quicker method of just basically getting this thing out of the way. So we have the dragon egg equipped officially. So that's what we're rolling right now. Because of the fact that we are here and we're essentially just rolling some really good things right now, we're gonna go ahead and start upgrading like most of the stuff for better rolls and stuff. Yes, I know I also could be using shiny fruits, but sometimes I forget I have shiny fruits. Okay, so it looks like I have everything equipped, and I am going to go ahead and probably step away for a second to go ahead and go to the machine potion thing to go ahead and convert my potions to make some super awesome luck potion real quick. All right, so I made 21 out of all of those, and now we're gonna go with this thing here. So I can make 5, and then from those 5, I can go ahead and upgrade to the instant luck 4 potions. I can only make 1, so I can only make 1, which is fine. All right, so I'm back over here. Let's go ahead and use that and hope that we get something good. Okay, I got something okay-ish. So let's go ahead and let this automate and basically fish for like stuff, and I can go ahead and continuously update my skill tree for fishing. So I did something real quick. I spent about 800, 900 Robux on the Forever Pack and a little bit on the Double Luck just to kind of see what's going on right now. But essentially, I ended up getting a bunch of this stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and start opening some of the things to see what we're able to get out of it. So we have the exclusive fishing bait, which is the best little worm that you can get in the game so far. So I have about 5 million worth in this. So we're gonna go ahead and test all of these out. So we're gonna use all of it and basically see what we're able to get out of it. So let's go ahead and pay attention to the right side real quick and see if it's utilizable, and definitely something that everybody should pay attention to. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got an exclusive treasure chest. All right, so, oh dude, look at the fishy tokens. What the heck? Yo, dude, that's crazy. Okay, well, if you want to go ahead and max out the fishing upgradables and stuff like that, dude, the purple thing is crazy. Okay, well, here, back up a second. Okay, I got 4 still active on here, but I could go ahead and start upgrading like some of this stuff real quick. So, that's actually insane. Okay, so we're gonna still upgrade things. That's actually surprising. Dude, that's actually wild that it upgrades that quickly. So let's upgrade things real quick while we have the chance. I didn't even notice the thing was giving me that many tokens, actually. Holy cow. Okay, well, that's a little surprising. I'm a little surprised. Dude, look at that bag. Oh my god. 4,600. Yo, dude, I'm gonna open these and I'm hoping that we might be able to get something really good out of this. I'm not gonna lie. So that is the last one. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade our stuff again. Dude, I'm like actually surprised at that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, iron. Let's go ahead and use that one because that's important. Then double treasure chests, luckier doubles. And then I think that's all we can do right now. But let's go ahead and start opening up the chests to see what we get out of this, right? I mean, I technically could go ahead and sell them, but that would take the fun out of seeing what's inside of them, right? All right, so what did we end up getting is our question, right? I actually don't even know what we got out of this. I'm gonna be completely real with you. So let's go ahead and use 25 of those. Is this? We might have gotten some potions out of this. I'm still waiting to see where the keys are dropping. If there are maybe a section for them. I'm not sure if it's bugged or maybe the chances of it are so low that it's kind of hard to indicate what you're able to get out of this, right? All right, well, let's keep using them and let's keep upgrading our stuff as we're going. Fishing coins, more fishing coins. Those are super duper important to just kind of upgrade everything on our fishing thing, right? Cheaper bait, exit out. We're still fishing, so obviously we're still getting some pretty good coins out of this, so that's not too bad. And I still have 17 of these, so that's still pretty good. Dude, that's crazy that we're getting this many tokens from this. Holy cow. All right, well, let's continuously upgrade as we're going. Let's upgrade that. Then we can upgrade the fishing experience and then exit out. And let's go ahead and start opening up these. But what's the percentage rate, I'm wondering, for like some of this stuff? Dude, this is like getting a huge pet. I'm getting like huge pet vibes from like the question marks with the rainbow on them. I'm not gonna lie, which is pretty cool, right? But that's the same vibe that I'm getting. Like the things from these chests might be really rare. Oh, dude, I got a key finally. Oh my god. Dude, yes. Okay, I'm happy. All right, let's just continuously use the worms. Definitely you want to use the worms if you want to get anything good out of this. That's kind of what it's telling me, is use the best worms to get the best stuff in the game. All right, let's upgrade some more stuff, even cheaper. Okay, let's go see how much bait is real quick because I am genuinely curious to see. Okay, so it looks like it's still just the regular worms, which is fine. We can still utilize baby worms, and I just flew out of the map again. That's all right. We're gonna still use the baby worms. Baby worms are baby worms. Worms are worms. Worms are worms. I got 14 of these, so let's let this go and continuously roll. Okay, so it looks like all of the worms are used up officially, so we're gonna go ahead and continuously upgrade our stuff real quick. So legendary, let's go ahead and use that one because at the end of the day, that means we don't need to necessarily rely on yellow worms, but we're gonna go ahead and try to upgrade this one because it looks like that is more important. That's the most important one. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade that one and hope that we're able to basically get this as soon as possible. Looks like I'm using the rare worms now. Rare worms! Oh my gosh, the treasure chests, dude. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's open these up. Looks like they're not sellable, so it doesn't really matter. Looks like the rarer ones are utilizable for selling and trading, stuff like that. So that's okay. Dude, I'm getting key tops. I need the bottoms. I need to complete one key. Dude, everybody is fishing over here. Oh my god. All right, looks like I used all of the worms. So let's go ahead and try to use the other worms. We got so many worms, dude. Okay, well, let's use all of the worms. Everything is utilizable. We gotta use everything, okay? We have to use everything. Dude, that's crazy though. If you upgrade your stuff and you're able to get these, this is really, really, really good. Even if you get like the basic one, at least you have a chance to get boosts and stuff, but this is just as important. Look at the key top. It's 3.4%. I mean, it's still really low, but at least it's not like a crazy rainbow question mark thing, right? So that's what we're gonna have to pay attention to essentially. All right, so faster XP. No, I want to get, oh dude, okay, so this is also important too. The loot that you receive from treasure chests is a higher quality, so let's go ahead and upgrade that one because we are getting chests officially. So everything that we get out of the chests, at least we're gonna get something better out of it, right? So let's go ahead and open those real quick and then open these. Granted, we're still getting good things because like I said before, is even if we're getting potions, at least we're getting potion. But we do want to get key bottoms at the very least. We do want to at least go ahead and see if there's a method in order to get key drops, and definitely it looks like it's from these chests. So it's super important that everybody tries to upgrade the section for the treasure chests, and obviously if you want faster casting, because you know, the quicker you can do this, the quicker that you're able to get things. Ooh, let's go ahead and unlock that real quick because we want to see what the fishing merchant sells. right? Better little lures. Yes, sign me up. So it looks like we have the basic ones. It looks like this could be the green one finally, and then the blue one, I think. Actually, what is the color of this fishing thingy? I'm curious. Let's go over here. Maybe we could get some cool luck over here. So let's go ahead and try to use all of these real quick, then open up these. Dude, the fact that we're getting so many chests from this is great, actually. This is good. Oop, there we go. We got a fourth one. GG's. Bro, we need to get like the bottoms now. This is like the opposite on Pet Simulator 99 because the bottoms are super common except for the tops. But now it looks like on this game, it looks like the tops are really common, but the bottoms are really hard to get. So let's just chill here for a minute and see if we're able to get some stuff out of this. Hopefully we're able to finally finish our little tree here for the fishing section. I also noticed if you upgrade your coins to the maximum and you use a purple little worm, you get so many coins out of this. It's insane. Okay, so I have officially maxed out my entire skill tree for fishing. Now, it is super important that you guys actually complete this as much as possible. The better the upgrades, the better things that end up coming out of it. Fishing, essentially. So there is no right or wrong way to go ahead and upgrade this. You guys can upgrade it in any way, shape, or form that you guys want to go ahead and upgrade this. I personally decided to do faster casting, essentially, because I want to be able to do this quickly. On top of that, being able to basically get treasure chests quicker. So you guys can upgrade this any way, shape, or form. Obviously, you know, faster casting and more tokens is probably the way to go. But what you end up getting out of this is a bunch of stuff which is really important. Now, obviously, you guys want to go ahead and try to get a purple worm. Purple worm is literally like the most OP worm. If you're not able to get that, that is totally okay. I've noticed that the golden one is just as good, but obviously purple is always the best one. And then obviously your epic one. Your basic one is probably, you know, meh. We're all gonna start off with the normal one, and we're gonna start off with the rare one. Those are ones that you guys can use, and most likely the ones that are most free to play in order to get. Now, once you start upgrading your skill tree for worms, essentially, you're able to unlock the epic, and you're able to buy it from the fishing merchant. Same thing goes with the little green one. I haven't seen the yellow one, nor have I seen the purple one be sold yet, but you have a high chance for those to actually show up inside of the little shop, essentially, when you upgrade your stuff. It'll be right over here at the bottom left corner, so you'll be able to see that there. So that's the legendary one. That doesn't mean that the purple one's going to show up, but it's just essentially the legendary one. Now, I guess the most important thing is how many chests you have to open to get key drops, right? So let's go ahead and start opening them. Let's open up 10. I mean, I could essentially go out into the trade hub and sell these, but you know, I might have to go sell a key bottom or my key stuff in order to go ahead and get some stuff, because I'm getting key tops, but the bottoms seem like they're really hard to get. Actually, let's let this, you know, cycle through, because I want to see if there's key drops for the bottom part in this area, because I'm surprised that the bottom hasn't come out and it doesn't look like they're available in the chests. So I'm wondering where in the world are the bottoms at if that's the case. We might have to go figure that out real quick before we end today's video, because that's really interesting. I wonder if you're able to just fish those out and that's how you're able to get them, essentially. Because I got a bunch of the tops. Tops are very common, clearly, but I don't see any bottoms inside of here. All right, well, we used all the green worms. We have to use 16 green worms, and we'll see what we end up getting out of this. Okay, so it looks like we are done with the little fishing thingies, the little worms, and I'm gonna be quite honest, it looks like I only got a few chests that were blue, which is fine, and then we got a bunch of the green ones. Now, I guess the biggest question is, to me still, how in the world are you supposed to get bottoms and complete a key out if you can't even get it out of the chest? Is it fishable? Are you able to fish it out? So on the dev blog, it says loot chests and key. Find loot keys from item drops to open up loot chests. So you might be able to get some of the key tops from fishing, but are you able to get the bottoms from breaking breakables? I guess that's my big question. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm actually gonna go to the trade hub to see basically how this works, but we're gonna go ahead and roll first because we gotta do this. I got 100,000, so let's go ahead and use that real quick. All right, GG's. Let's go ahead and hunt down this little key bottom and see what we're able to find. Watch it be super expensive, I'll cry. Okay, so it looks like every single person inside of the game right now are selling key tops, but where's the key bottoms? Everybody's selling the tops. Okay, wait a minute. So 19,000 versus 49K. How is that even possible? Nobody's even selling the bottoms. That is actually wild, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, okay, what about the chest? Does the chest actually have the key bottom in it? So it looks like 1, 2, 3 for the key tops is 4%. The bottom is inside of the chest, but look at this, the diamond rod. We can get that out of this little chest right here, which is wild actually. So I'm not sure if maybe perhaps there's a secret way to get the key bottoms, but I have absolutely no idea. And I'm wondering if people are questioning how in the world are you basically able to get this, right? But it looks like people are selling the worms, which is probably really smart for players out there that want to get like quick gems because of this, but you know, we never know. All right, well, we're back over here. We're basically gonna go ahead and try to figure out what the heck is happening. I do not know how you're able to get key bottoms, right? So let's try to just utilize as much as we can to try to figure this out. This is a mystery to me. This is definitely a super mystery to me. All right, well, let's go ahead and upgrade our boosts because we still need to do that real quick. All right, so it looks like we did that and we're done with the upgradables in this area. So now let's go back and see if there's any finalized ones, and that is it. All right, well, that's it. That is basically this entire update. But I guess the curious thing is where in the world you get the bottoms. The world may never know. If you guys have any idea what this theory could be, if you're able to get key bottoms from breaking breakables in the zone, let me know down in the comments. I feel like that's where you're supposed to get them, but I'm not sure. Obviously, you're able to get the key tops from your chests and basically just doing what I'm doing right now. But of course, we have to go based off of what the blog tells you. Again, so it tells you find loot keys from item drops to open the loot chests, upgrade for better loot and more key drops. There is a loot chest on the beach and a secret chest somewhere else. So there is a purple one and there is a crystal key one. Don't know where in the world you're supposed to get secret keys, but we might have to find that and figure that out. Until then, this is basically the update. Hopefully you guys have a quick time basically upgrading your skill tree for this, and until then, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye everyone!